Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back once again. It's me, Molt. Super stoked to be here with you guys today with the new legendary arena. Still out of the office, guys, recording on the road. That's why there's no face cam or anything like that. I hope that you guys are okay with it. You better be. But Nick and I are playing in the new legendary arena, guys. The old legendary arena is still there, but it is now called Hog Mountain. Still looks the same, all of that kind of jazz. But for us, right now, we are playing in the new and updated legendary arena that looks absolutely amazing, guys. Look at look at it. There's trophies all over the place. There's trophies coming out of the big trophy on the right side of the screen, which is actually really cool. And then you can see some trophies down in the bottom in that water. They look like they're submerged. There goes one falling off of the waterfall. It's really cool. There's piles of trophies in the bottom left. You can see the little cranks on the left moving. And you can see that there are a bunch of kings up in the top. There's a red king and a blue king all submerged in the water. You can see the waves going around. It's just made really well. It's very pleasing to the eyes. This arena is for sure. But Nick and I are just playing. We're messing around a little bit. We've got the bandits in our decks, and we're just going to have a good time. I should have probably done a little something against that executioner, but hey, you know what it is. Can't really... Yeah, I definitely should have countered that earlier. I don't know why I thought my bomber was going to just completely shred those elite barbarians when obviously it wasn't going to. So, we got to get something going here, though. I mean, come on. But yeah, so this is the whole basis of this video, guys, is just to show you all that there is a new arena in the game. So as Nick and I play, and as I play, etc., you guys are going to see a new arena that we play in. And honestly, this one looks really good. It looks very pleasing to the eyes, as you can see. So there's one thing that you'll notice about the bandit that I didn't notice before is I thought that it would, once it targeted something, that it would lock onto it. But you can just drop something in front of it, and it'll charge it and end up killing, or it'll charge it and end up changing its target, which I kind of wish wasn't the case. I wish that it was kind of like the Sparky, to where once it was locked onto something, it stayed locked onto it until it attacked it, just like the Sparky does, but that's not the case. It is what it is. I think people will still figure out a way to use the bandit well, and I tried to counter his bandit, but sadly enough, because of that Electro Wizard, our bandit went down very easily as well. That Electro Wizard is just crushing. It's completely stopping the giant skeleton. There's another Ice Golem in there as well that Nick used to distract right there. Trying to get the giant skeleton to the tower. You guys know that is what I'm all about, trying to do it constantly. We got a lot of poison action going on over here as well. We've defended fairly well against damage, but you can see that elite barb right there is going to come over and get off 2 shots very close. Nick's going to drop off his Electro Wizard. We're going to throw in our barrel right there, and we're not able to get anything to that tower either. Electro Wizard's going to finish that up, and then all he really has to do is poison the tower, and that is going to be it. But you can see the confetti falling all over the place, guys. It looks really good. And again, those trophies, there are trophies in the bottom, submerged in the water. If you watch the waterfall, a trophy is going to come out as well. We got really close right there to actually taking out his tower, but that Electro Wizard and Zap did work, and then he's just going to finish it up with a Zap spell right there. But let's go ahead and jump into another match. Me versus Nick. What's going to happen? I don't know, but I can tell you one thing for sure. We're going to look at that. Look how pretty it looks. It's nighttime. You can see the kings up at the top, a little glowing light in the bottom right. It just look how good it looks. Okay, here's a real question for you guys though. What is your favorite arena? Nick and I always pretty much say that our favorite is Spell Valley. It just looks really good. I love the way that the Spell Valley arena looks. We're going to drop this off. I don't know why. I didn't think that he was going to go Graveyard right there. I thought he was going to go just Miner, and so that's why I didn't use my Valkyrie. If I'd used my Valkyrie, we would have taken, or we would have protected that entire tower right there. Sadly enough, we were not able to, but watch this. So the Electro Wizard is actually going to make my P.E.K.K.A. change its target onto the Lumberjack, which means that the P.E.K.K.A. is going to get over here and do work to that tower. We're going to send in the Goblin, and our Bomber is going to get a little bit of damage done, as well as take out take out his bandit there as well. But again, the whole purpose of this video is just really to show you guys the new arena, show you what it looks like. There's a couple towers down. You can see what's going on. One of my favorite things that I like in this is the ripples up at the very top. You can see them coming off of the statues in the water, and there goes another trophy falling down that waterfall, which is so hilarious to me. Now we've got the Valkyrie, and the Valkyrie's gonna do some serious work. Nick rages it, not gonna do too much against a Valkyrie. All we really have to do is build up a big push with our P.E.K.K.A. But guys, look at that. Even with a Valkyrie, the tower gets down to 1809. Graveyard is a very, very strong card, especially if you can get something there with it, like the miner and whatnot. But we are going to go and drop off all of this. I'm going to drop off some goblins. Again, I don't really know. I didn't know what he had in his deck, but there's a log right there. Our P.E.K.K.A.'s trying its best, but that Electro Wizard is just completely shutting everything down, and then we're going to get super close here to getting a shot off by the P.E.K.K.A., but sadly enough, the tower was targeting the P.E.K.K.A. and not the Valkyrie. If it had targeted the Valkyrie, that tower would have been down easy. Oh, that tower would have been down easy. We're going to go and drop off all of this, try and do some good damage over here, drop off some goblins on that lumberjack. Don't want the lumberjack to get to the tower, but something actually killed that extra goblin. For a second there, I didn't. It looked like one of the goblins just disappeared. Maybe a skeleton got it or something. Maybe I wasn't watching. I'm not too sure. But we got a lot of stuff going down here. That Electro Wizard is actually, honestly, guys, the Electro Wizard against a P.E.K.K.A. isn't good, because anything that you drop off to defend is going to end up in a lot of trouble, because the P.E.K.K.A. is going to continue changing its targeting. But you can see right here, our archers are still locked on to that tower. And we've got the P.E.K.K.A. heading in there. We've got a couple of Valkyries going in there as well. And I'm trying my best to get over to that tower, dropping off his lumberjack as well. We're going to get a little bit of damage done right there, but we've got to get our P.E.K.K.A. up there. So I just continue this push right here, and we're going after it really, really hard. He's going to just drop off the solo right there, but we're going to drop off our Valkyrie. It's going to be a little bit late. P.E.K.K.A.'s going to go up there and take out that tower. Hope that you guys are stoked on this new arena. I think that it looks amazing. As always, guys, make sure you keep calm and you clash on. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.